Hey everyone, ready to dive into some side hustles for 2025?
Always up for exploring ways to boost that income.
We found a video listing the top 5 for next year. It's clearly made to get clicks.
So probably lots of hype.
Definitely. But there are some really interesting ideas hidden in there, and the best part is they're all supposed to be low investment.
Perfect for anyone wanting to test the waters.
Exactly. Okay, so the first one they highlight is AI-powered content creation services.
Oh yeah, AI is everywhere these days.
Right? It's kind of mind-blowing that AI can write blog posts and even create images.
It's not just hype though. Tools like ChatGPT can actually write some pretty good content.
ChatGPT.
It's an AI chatbot you can talk to, and it spits out text. And then there's Midjourney for making images just from descriptions.
Wow, so businesses are actually using these things.
They are, to save time and money. But there's a learning curve, which is where the opportunity comes in.
Okay, I see it. You're saying if someone can master those tools, they could offer a service to businesses who don't know how to use them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Think about it. A small business owner probably doesn't have time to become an AI expert, but they still need content for their website, their social media,
Yeah.
Everything.
So you could bridge that gap.
Yeah, be the AI whisperer.
I like that. And they even suggest places to find clients like Fiverr.
Oh yeah, Fiverr, Upwork, Freelancer. All those websites where people post gigs.
Right. So there's an actual demand for this.
Huge demand. Think about the skills you have already. Are you a good writer? Got a knack for design?
Combine that with AI and boom.
You're in business.
So it's not enough to just know how to use the tool you have to know how to apply it to solve a problem.
Exactly. And the more specialized you can be, the better. Like focus on one industry or one type of content.
Become the expert.
Exactly. Okay. So what's the next side hustle on the list?
Okay, so number 2 is e-commerce dropshipping.
Dropshipping. That's still a thing.
It is, but with a twist. They're suggesting focusing on eco-friendly products.
Smart.
Yeah.
Tapping into that sustainability trend.
Which I gotta say I'm seeing everywhere these days.
It's not just a trend. It's a real shift. People want eco-friendly options. They're willing to pay more for it.
Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know, dropshipping is when you sell stuff online but don't actually keep any inventory.
Right. You partner with a supplier who ships directly to the customer.
So low startup costs.
Super low. No need to buy tons of products up front or rent a warehouse.
The video recommends Shopify and WooCommerce for building your store.
Those are popular platforms. Easy to use.
Sounds pretty easy, but I'm guessing there are some downsides.
Of course.
Yeah.
The biggest one is probably lower profit margins than if you were selling your own products.
Because you're the middleman.
Right. And with eco-friendly products, you got to be extra careful about the supplier.
Yeah, you don't want to get caught up in greenwashing.
Exactly. You have to do your research. Find suppliers who are actually committed to sustainability.
So align yourself with brands that share your values.
Right. You're not just selling a product, you're selling a story.
Okay, so find your niche.
Think about what kind of eco-friendly products you're passionate about. Is it fashion? Zero waste living? Something else?
And then find suppliers who are the real deal.
Exactly. Okay, what's the next hustle they talk about?
This one is offering remote digital marketing services for local businesses.
Oh, that's interesting. I feel like a lot of small businesses still struggle with that whole online thing.
It's more than just having a website these days, right?
Way more. You need to be on all the platforms, Facebook, Instagram. You need a strategy.
And most small businesses don't have the time or the know-how to do it all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's where you come in. The video talks about things like running Facebook ads, managing social media, and something called SEO.
SEO? What's that?
Search engine optimization, making sure your website shows up high in the search results when people Google things.
Oh, so people can actually find the business.
Exactly. It's all about helping local businesses get found online and attract customers. And you can do all of this remotely.
Wow. I have a friend who owns a bookstore, and she is constantly complaining about her website. Like, no one ever visits it.
I bet she could use some help with SEO.
Probably. So how do you even get started with this kind of thing?
A great way is to offer businesses a free audit of their online presence.
An audit?
Yeah. You look at their website, their social media, and you see what they're doing well and what they could improve.
So you're basically giving them a free taste of what you can do.
Exactly. And it helps you build trust. And you probably already frequent businesses that could use your help.
That's true, like that cute little cafe down the street.
Exactly. Think about the places you love to go and how you could help them.
Okay, that's 3 side hustles down. AI content creation, eco-friendly dropshipping, and now remote digital marketing.
All super relevant to what's happening in the world right now.
It's all about tapping into those trends and finding ways to make money from them.
Exactly. And we've got 2 more to go. What's next on the list?
Okay, so number 4 is all about subscription boxes.
Subscription boxes. I feel like those have been around for a while.
They have, but this video suggests focusing on a niche market.
Oh, I see. So not just a general box of random stuff, but something specifically curated.
Right, like for people who are really into a specific hobby or interest.
Smart. Because then you're not just competing with all the other generic boxes out there.
Exactly. And the video talks about the recurring income aspect, which is really appealing for a side hustle.
Yeah, that's the beauty of subscriptions. You get that steady stream of revenue.
Makes it easier to plan and budget.
For sure.
Yeah.
So what kind of niche markets do you think would work well? They mentioned a few in the video, but I bet there are tons of possibilities.
Oh, totally. I mean, think about all the different hobbies and interests people have, like pet products or artisanal coffee.
Oh, yeah. Good ones. What about sustainable living items or boxes for specific diets like vegan or gluten-free?
Ooh, those are great ideas.
Huh.
And I bet you could even do boxes for people who love to travel or read or, anything really.
As long as there's a passionate community around it.
Yeah. It's about finding that group of people who are really into something and then creating a box that caters to their specific needs and wants.
Exactly. It's not just about the products, though. It's about the whole experience. The unboxing, the anticipation, the feeling of getting something special.
Makes me think of those videos people post online where they're opening their subscription boxes and they're like so excited.
Right. It's all about creating that buzz and encouraging people to share their experience.
Okay, so subscription boxes for a niche market. That's number 4.
Yeah.
And last but not least, we have online consulting and coaching.
Oh, that's interesting. I feel like everyone has some knowledge or skill they could share.
That's what I was thinking. It seems like a very accessible side hustle.
Definitely. And the video mentions platforms like Zoom and Skype, which most people already use.
Right. So you don't have to learn any new fancy software.
Exactly. And they also mentioned Clarity.fm and Coach.me, which are specifically for consulting and coaching.
Okay, so there are platforms dedicated to connecting you with clients.
Exactly. And it sounds like you can do it in different ways, too, like one-on-one sessions, group coaching calls, or even pre-recorded courses.
Gives you a lot of flexibility.
For sure. So what do you think are some key things to keep in mind if you want to go this route?
Well, I guess the first thing is to figure out what you're actually good at. What can you teach someone else?
That's a good one. You have to be able to offer real value to your clients.
Right. And you probably need to be able to market yourself effectively.
Yeah.
Like, how do you convince people that you're the expert they should listen to?
Testimonials are huge. Get people to rave about your services and maybe offer some free workshops or webinars to showcase your skills.
So basically prove that you can deliver what you promise.
Exactly. Build that credibility.
This makes me wonder, what's one thing you're really good at that you could teach someone else?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'd have to think about that. What about you?
Me too. Okay, so we've covered all 5 side hustles from this video AI content creation, eco-friendly dropshipping, remote digital marketing services, subscription boxes for a niche market, and online consulting and coaching.
Phew, that's a lot of information.
It is. But I feel like we got a good overview of some of the most promising side hustles for 2025.
Definitely. And it's interesting how they all connect to broader trends like the rise of AI, the focus on sustainability, the shift to online, everything.
That's like you have to be aware of those trends and figure out how to leverage them to your advantage.
Exactly. So it's not just about picking any random side hustle. It's about finding one that aligns with what's happening in the world.
Okay, so you mentioned earlier that these trends are a bit of both a fad and lasting change. How do you see these trends playing out in the long term?
It's hard to say for sure, but I think AI and sustainability are here to stay. They're becoming more integrated into our lives.
So those are probably safe bets for the future.
Yeah, they're not going away anytime soon.
So what does all this mean for someone who's thinking about starting a side hustle in 2025?
I think it means you have to be adaptable. Be willing to learn new things and keep up with the trends.
Stay ahead of the curve?
Exactly. But it also means there are so many opportunities out there. If you can find a need in the market and offer a solution that people are looking for, you can be successful.
Okay, so as we wrap up this deep dive into the world of side hustles, what's the one piece of advice you would give to our listener who's ready to take action?
Don't overthink it. Pick one idea that speaks to you and just start. The first step is always the hardest.
Love that. Don't let perfection be the enemy of good. Just get out there and do it.
Exactly. You'll learn so much along the way.
This whole conversation has me thinking, imagine it's December 2025. What's one thing you wish you had started this year?
Ooh, that's a good one. It really makes you think about all the possibilities.
Right. Like, what could you have achieved if you had just taken that first step back in January?
Maybe you could have launched that online business or finally written that book.
Or learned a new skill or started investing?
The possibilities are endless.
So, to our listener, what's it going to be? What's that one thing you're going to take action on? Let us know. And until next time, keep learning, keep exploring, and keep diving deep.